Welcome to Life on Two Wheels. This past Saturday, I joined the Toronto Motor Scooter Club. There was Ed, Mark, Steve, who led the ride. Ed was the tail gunner. Mark and Mindy, of course, everyone can't resist making a crack about Mark and Mindy, and Ralph. And what we did is we hit the road and we headed up north, way up north. When I was leaving our destination and I switched on the GPS, she told me to turn left on Yonge Street. So I was about 150 kilometers north of here. And so Yonge Street is longer than Wikipedia thinks, but not the longest road in the world. We took some nice back roads that Steve had laid out for us, including some very, very nice twisties, none of which I was anticipating, so of course the camera wasn't running. We kind of took a zigzaggy route up to Wasaga Beach, where we met up with Susanna, and she gave us about 20 minutes of her time for a ride up in Wasaga Beach before she had to head back home and get ready for a family celebration. From there, we kind of made a beeline to Midland, Ontario. So this is the Midland Butter Tart Festival, and I didn't stop at an ATM in Toronto, and it's all cash. So that's why planning is good, and that's why not planning is bad. Here's Ed.
There he is.
Hi, Ed. This is massive.
17,000.
So a quick little stop at a restaurant ATM, and now I'm good to go. I'm on the hunt for lunch and butter tarts. Butter tarts. Ooey gooey butter tarts. I bought 3 types of butter tarts, but I failed to pick a winner because there's last year's winner right there, and there's the lineup. And the lineup goes almost as far as the eye can see. Oh well.
Yep. Oh, what's my kid? 22.
How can deep fried butter tarts not win the day?
Yeah.
Well, you certainly have to be long.
Not only were there really, really fantastic butter tarts, I mean sinfully good butter tarts, like so good that they knocked me right off my bloody diet. And in the course of 2 days, those butter tarts cost me to gain 2 pounds that I had already lost. So I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball today, but absolutely determined to lose that weight. In addition to throngs of people and fantastic butter tarts, there were some absolutely wonderful street performers, and I guess the Canadian Legion doesn't really qualify as a street performer, but there was this guy riding an emu, and you had to do like a double take. The costume was so good, so well executed, that it took you a minute or two to wrap your mind around it. Is it a real emu? Is this guy really riding an emu? Is it not an emu? Is the emu real but the guy's a puppet? Is he real but the emu's a puppet, but it can't be a puppet? It was mind-blasting. One dog freaked out, and another dog was totally cool and brave and was prepared to make friends with it. I think the nail in that coffin is that the dog couldn't smell any kind of an animal smell. It all smelled like, circuit boards, chips, and stuff like that. So the dog kind of looked at it and said, you know what, I'm not impressed. But I was impressed. I was blown away. I thought it was absolutely incredible, and fortunately I've got footage for you. the festivities were over, I made a beeline for Toronto, and I got home, including gassing up because I chewed through a whole tank of gas. I got home at 4:04. So I consider that to be pretty heroic, and I came home with like a ridiculous number of butter tarts. It was like 18 butter tarts or 20 or 22 butter tarts. Who can remember? I mean, and they were enormously good, fantastic. I mean, you put them in your mouth, they melted, they were sweet, and they caused you to gain weight. So that's a wrap for this episode of Life on Two Wheels. When I come back to you, it's going to be about plumbing. So I installed a vanity. It's a long story, and you'll have to take a look at the video. I'll keep it short, but I think I owe a debt to North America to produce that video, because boy oh boy, if I had seen my own video, it would have saved me a ton of time and I would have been a lot happier. Anyway, you'll find out about it in the video. Don't forget to subscribe, click to like this video, and visit the website. On the website, on the blog, you'll find the gear guide, the touring guide, and so much more.